Mitikai Oresen. Said I'm going to wrap this up. The whole, the whole understanding of truth, the whole discussion of truth. Like 4 videos, like 20 minutes or whatever, 24 minutes can actually do this justice. But I shall still try. Truth. Truth. We spend so much time, we, Americans, people within the world, but I'm thinking primarily of America right now because, as you know, there is no doubt that we are not pursuing truth. And this is why this country is in such dire straits. If we're going to spend our time debating over proper behavior, and then actually dissecting what proper behavior is for different demographic groups, for different cultures, then we are admitting that there is an objective standard. That a debate on what is right and what is wrong is primarily a waste of time. And I'm not saying that you just should look at the Bible or the Torah or the Quran or any other spiritual / religious text and say, hey, here are the rules right here. But I'll be darned if a lot of those texts, a lot of passages within those texts actually do have the truth. Figuring out what is right and what is wrong, as they say, it's not rocket science, it's not brain surgery. We all, especially adults, have a complete understanding of what is right and what is wrong. Debating over this, I could call it sinful, and it is, but the concept of sin has been twisted into, misinterpreted into the idea that God's not going to be happy with you. Sin is the absence of God. Sin is not pursuing truth. Sin is not pursuing betterment, personal betterment. Sin is not contributing to the world. However you want to define the world, your little pocket of it. Truth is everything. So one of the things, perhaps the biggest thing, that just vexes me and causes me no end of consternation is that behaviors that we once thought were once accepted as wrong, we're now accepting as right. That we should be making distinctions between cultural groups as to how they should be treated and as to what sort of attention and grace and love we should be extending toward them. That used to be pretty much universally understood as wrong, this idea of segregation, this idea of discrimination. But now it's accepted by many people as right. The idea of taking a truth and subverting it to fit into somebody's agenda is as sinful a thing as I could possibly imagine. We must, at all costs and at all times, pursue and embrace truth. And yeah, there need to be discussions about what truth is and how to pursue it, but not these ridiculous subversions of truth, not these nonsense debates and discussions which have nothing to do with truth, but only have to do with power and getting yours and recrimination and holding one person in one group better or more deserving than another. Better or more deserving than another. This is destructive. This is sin. This is wrong. And the truth, my brothers and sisters, is that we all can do better. Love you guys. That's the truth. Peace. 4 fingers.